So I've, I love when comedians say this. I've been Barbara Fernandez, and when I leave this stage, who knows who I'll become?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Barbara Fernandez. But at this stage, she is at this moment from home. Oh, fabulous. Right, Mugs. After this next act, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give one mug away straight away because I feel as though I can hold this person. There we go. After the next act, we'll give away another mug. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, give it up for Ben Murray!
Good evening, everyone. I've had a rough day today. My stockbroker lost me a ton of money. He's new to the job, and I told him, I gave him the old proverb, buy low, sell high. And he came to work that day really depressed and went long in crypto, and then smoked a bunch of weed after lunch and sold it all before the price could go up. So I lost everything, but it could have been worse. Yeah, we're all concerned with saving money right now, of course. A friend of mine said that he's going to help save money and the environment by cutting down on single-use plastics. And I would have been much prouder of him if he hadn't gone on to say that he was going to do that by washing and reusing his condoms. Jesus. And I had to step in. John, I said, for a start, you don't have enough sex for that to save you any money, let alone save the earth. And second of all, I know you're worried about raising a kid on your salary, but if you were to tell a woman that your first time with her would be the second time for the condom, that's a better contraceptive than the condom was the first time. Yeah, I mean, we're all concerned about that. I used to work for Durex. I was a product designer. You might have seen my most famous condom. It was called the Adam and Eve. It has extra ribs, but only down one side. You folks are quick. Thank you. I got fired from that job, of course. Maybe you can tell. I was at the Condom Expo in Earls Court, and this condom model came over to me. It's a living, don't knock it. They photographed her rolling them onto cucumbers. And we got talking, I went back to hers, we had sex, and the next day she asked me, Ben, have you ever taken a girl home, got her pregnant, and caught a UTI off her all on the same night? I said, no, I work for Durex. Well, first time for everything. That condom I gave you was a fishnet condom. It's I work for Trojan. I was mad as hell about that. I don't want to call her a Trojan whore because that implies she's had lots of Greek soldiers inside her. But you get the idea. Yeah. Yeah, that one's a thing. Give it time. Yeah. So I put my back out during the Winter Olympics, pushing a bobsled. Well, that's what I thought I was doing. Really, I got very drunk. I put my friend in a bathtub and I tried to push him to the canal. And I was limping around for weeks and I couldn't sit down or lie down. And he said, Ben, go and see my sister. She's a Reiki therapist. She'll sort you right out. And I said, no. First of all, paying someone not to give me a massage is like some kind of new age protection racket. And I don't negotiate with therapists. And second of all, why would I pay a woman not to touch me when they're doing that right now for free? Yeah. It's been a rough few months. But I went along anyway, and I lay down on her table while she hummed and waved her hands above me. And afterwards, my back did feel a lot better. And I said, thanks, what do I owe you? And she said, with the discount, it's £45 for the half hour. It's £45? Do you take contactless? You folks are quick, thank you. Yeah, you got to know what you're doing going in a situation like that. You can't have ambiguity, can you? I mean, I matched with a girl on Tinder, and her profile said she was a big fan of Pride and Prejudice. And I thought, yeah, that's classy, that's nice. I thought we'd meet, have a drink, and talk about great literature. And it was only after 2 beers when she started ranting about how much better looking she was than me, and how much she hated the French and the Irish, that I realised she hadn't been talking about Jane Austen. Yeah, disappointment. Yeah, I'm a martyr to misunderstandings like that. I mean, another time I matched with a girl who said she had a huge collection of classic vinyl, and I love 60s rock. And she invited me along to her house to see her collection. There wasn't a single LP in the place, just a walk-in wardrobe full of PVC bondage clothes. But in her defence, they were very vintage and all from the 60s, so yeah. And anyway, I think that's my time. So, follow me on Twitter. Sorry. Follow me on Twitter, but please stay at 500 feet because, restraining order. Thank you. I've been there.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Murray.